So I feel that the universe is so immensely, 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 immensely evolved. Even way before human beings were even formed. So the literal story of Adam and Eve, no, I don't take it literal. Do I learn a lesson in it? Yes. Have I tried to find the literal version? Yes. Have I succeeded? I've came to two accounts. I've came to one that said that the story of Adam and Eve was taken out of the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Well, it was taken out of the mystery societies in ancient Egypt and ancient Samaria, and they were like fairy tales to them. And that, somebody founded it and put it in the Bible and took a literal. I don't know how true that is. And also, I found on the Reluctant Messengers website, it's on the Yahoo groups. I don't know, Google it. There was an article called God Repairs the Earth, and it was about a etheric battle between Lucifer's angels and God's angels and how they got cast out onto down to earth. And, the book of Enoch, I studied recently about the Watchers, the fallen angels, that, was originally part of the original Bible. That I would recommend anybody who's spiritually seeking, that the story does not end in just the 66 books of the Bible, to read the lost books of the Bible. And you can get knowledge from them. And, it talks about the fallen angels mating with the first humans and creating giants and, that getting destroyed. And the Reluctant Messenger basically says that happened before the Adam and Eve story. That the Bible is not in chronological order, and that the giants got too full of themselves. And it ties in with the story of Atlantis too. It ties in the lost story of Atlantis and the ancient civilizations that had the knowledge and the technology that we don't, and they made it with human beings, and their purpose were to guard over this earth, to achieve, to make sure that we achieved a higher consciousness. And what they did was they totally distorted our consciousness, i.e. sin. They put us down on a certain level, and as we evolved, our pituitary gland got smaller, and our pineal gland got smaller, and the parts of our brain that we use to communicate with God, and telekinesis, and levitation, and astral projection, those things we are no longer capable of doing. Let me glasses. Somebody's calling me unknown. I don't answer unknown calls because I got stalkers. Okay, so what was I saying? He said that happened first, and then there was a mighty battle, and it smite the earth. It clouded the sun, and God had to repair it, and he had to move the firmaments, and there was water everywhere and fog everywhere, and that's why there was water, because the earth was basically destroyed, but there were a couple of fish really, really deep in the ocean that survived, and God repaired the earth. I've heard stories in the Keys of Enoch that the universe is a hierarchy, and that the Godhead sends extensions of itself. We can call it angels, but it's really extensions of God, because everything's an extension of God, to create humans, and that people mistakenly worship them as God when they are just extensions of God's mind. And it cuts them off. I've heard all types of things. So I haven't came to any conclusions yet about the Adam and Eve story. But yeah, pretty much that's all I gotta say for now. So cool beans, yeah.